Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Captain Chandan. Today I will cover a new topic, wind component, which is a part of general air navigation. Wind factor is most important part in pilot daily life. First we'll watch some video about crosswind landing. As you've seen how dangerous it is to land aircraft when the wind is blowing across the runway. We will discuss more detail about headwind, tailwind and crosswind. This topic is important for pilot examination. Kindly subscribe my channel for latest video. The wind sometimes blow along the runway center line. It always blow to cross the runway. Maybe it will perpendicular or make some angle with runway direction and the direction from which wind is blowing. Component of wind. The first component is crosswind component. A crosswind is any wind that has a perpendicular component to the runway or direction of landing. In the diagram, wind are coming from 060 degree direction and it will cross the aircraft path, so we can say this is crosswind. It can be any direction except parallel of flight path. In aviation, a crosswind is the component of wind that is blowing across the runway, making landing and takeoff more difficult. Sometimes we write x-wind. If there is a strong crosswind, it will hard to land aircraft because pilot try to land on center line, but due to crosswind effect, aircraft blow in the direction of wind. The second is headwind. A headwind blow against the direction of landing. In diagram, aircraft heading is 270 degree and wind are coming from 090 degree direction. This wind are headwind, or more simple, facing wind are called headwind. Tailwind. A tailwind is the wind that blow in the direction of landing of an aircraft. So in the figure below, heading is 270 degree and wind are coming from 270 degree direction, or more simple, wind are coming from tail are called tailwind. A tailwind increase the aircraft speed and headwind decrease the aircraft speed. For example, you are flying A to B. If there is a tailwind, you will reach your destination at B early. But in case of headwind, you will delay or you will reach late. Headwind and tailwind component. One aircraft landing on runway 09 and facing wind from approx 240 degree direction. That means the wind have two more components. First, headwind, which blow against the aircraft path. Second is crosswind, which cross the aircraft path. To make very clear, if wind are making angle between flight path or runway, then there will be a headwind or tailwind component and crosswind component. Now wind are coming from tail. Approx wind direction is 120 degree. So there will be two component. First is tailwind, the wind coming from the tail side of aircraft, and second is crosswind. Now we can derive a formula to find wind component. So as we know, sin theta is opposite divided by hypotenuse. So in this diagram, sin theta equals crosswind divided by wind speed. After rearrange this, crosswind equals sin theta times wind speed. Crosswind component is a sine function. So we got a formula crosswind component equals wind speed times sine theta, where theta is an angle of wind direction with the runway direction. Now we will see both diagram. First diagram is tailwind and second is headwind. So cos theta equals base divided by hypotenuse. In both diagram, cos theta equals headwind or tailwind. You can take anyone, headwind or tailwind, divided by wind speed. Now rearrange this. Headwind or tailwind component equals headwind or tailwind component equal cos theta times wind speed. Headwind and tailwind are cos function of wind. Remember both formula. This is important for DGCA, CPL and ATPL exam. We'll see some example. An aircraft landing on runway 36, that is 000 degree heading. Wind are coming from 030 with 20 knots speed. So angle between runway direction and wind speed, that is theta, is 30 degree. So crosswind component equals 20 times sine 30 degree, that is 10 knots, and headwind component equals 20 times cos 30 degree, that is 70 knots. You can also use flight calculator or flight computer to get wind component. If aircraft landing on a direction 000 degree, then headwind will be 70 knot. If the aircraft landing on a direction of 180 degree, just suppose it, then it's tailwind and it will be same value, that is 70 knots. Point to remember, headwind and tailwind do not occur together in a normal condition. So headwind come with crosswind and tailwind also come with crosswind, except wind are parallel to the flight path. The runway direction is in magnetic and wind velocity reported by ATC is also in magnetic. For example, runway 31 in use and the wind velocity reported by ATC is 270 degree 40 knots. What is the crosswind and headwind component? For solution, the angle between runway direction and wind direction, that is theta, equals 310 minus 270 degree, that is 40 degree. So crosswind component, as we know the formula, wind speed times sine theta, putting the value, crosswind component will be 26 knot. Now headwind component, the formula is wind speed times cos theta, putting the value, the headwind will be 30 knots. Or very simple, use flight computer to solve this kind of numerical, but sometime in examination they are asking the formula, so always remember both formula.